I'm Matt. Welcome back to my vlog. Let's have a chat, shall we? So, I know I said I wouldn't make this all about like future dreams and stuff like that, but obviously just can't stop thinking about like what I want to do in like the coming years and stuff like that, and trying to work out some sort of timeline. Now, I know in the past couple of videos it has been a bit of a while, like because of bank holiday weekend and family stuff and stuff like that. But I know we were talking about wanting to get a holiday home in Italy, and me and my partner were talking about it, obviously, and then obviously learning Italian and stuff, and we were talking about it. Obviously, it's not going to be any time soon. We're talking like within the next 10 years, which is a long time. But we were thinking to like, what could we do to like in the meantime to prepare us and stuff like that. And I found myself just in my free time just doing my usual, browsing around YouTube and stuff like that about what's available and what resources are out there. And surprisingly, like, I found a beginner guide for beginner classes for learning to speak Italian. A couple of YouTube like other vlogs which are around Italy and living in Italy and stuff like that, and I'll give out a quick shout out to them, which is you've got Rosalind and Co. They're great. I started watching their videos recently, and they've moved from Australia. I think that's right, the name of the channel. I've only recently started watching them, and I really enjoy their videos. They're quite back to basics in the sense of it's just the two of them, it's just their life, and it's really good. It's really nice to see. And they've moved from Australia. I think they said they moved from Brisbane, and they live in Italy now, and they're like 10 years ahead of where I want to be, or where I am, should I say. And I see them doing it, and I look at it, and it's like, this is something we could do. It's like, we could definitely do this, and it's really nice. It's a really nice feeling. And then I've been watching. I found, just so happened to stumble across another video, and it was what was it called? What's the name of the channel now? I think it's called like A Home in Italy or something like that. And the channel just seems to be around a fella who I think, I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but I think his entire channel is based around his real estate agency in his local area of Abruzzo, and it's just going to different houses. Each video is like roughly 20 to 30 minutes long, showing different houses in that Italian region or municipality. I'm not sure. I'm still learning. I'm not sure what they're called. And there's another thing I'll have to look up. And just showing those houses, and some of them he's showing, I'm like going, oh my god. So at first, like I was saying, we want to live in, we really like the idea of living in Tuscany, but then I'm seeing Abruzzo, and that's where that other couple's from, actually. So that's probably why it was recommended to me, because it's where he does his videos for the houses. But we were looking there, I was like looking at it going, oh, I do really want the green, and that's got the green as well. And it's making me like think, oh well, we were going to do that anyway, but I'm going to have to travel like to multiple different parts of Italy. And it was something he said in the video is, when you book your trip to Italy to go and see houses, to go and have a holiday or whatever, don't book out like every minute of your schedule. Leave like gaps or like little spaces, like a half a day here, so on and so forth, so that you can have some flexibility, and you might be there and you might go and see a small town or a village or something, and a local there might notice that you're looking at houses that are for sale and might go, oh, I know in the next town over, I know there's some houses for sale there as well and they're really good, and it gives you the chance to then go and look at that town as well, and you're not then stuck going, oh well, we don't have the time to go and do that because we've got to go to such and such and go up there. And you never know, you might find a gem. And I thought that was it's something that's really obvious, and I can't believe that I didn't think of it before, but it makes such perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know, it's just one of those things. Obviously this is way down the future, I'm only like glancing at the moment, and now we're looking at I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video actually, we're now looking at changing our honeymoon from Croatia, Dubrovnik in Croatia, to Pisa in Tuscany, so we can see that area. Definitely make sure that it's a region of Italy like I can't imagine it wouldn't be, because Pisa looks absolutely fabulous, and then you've got Florence as well, which is supposed to be, I mean, according to my mother-in-law, it's her favourite city in the world, so I can't see why it wouldn't be great. I mean, must be right. I mentioned in a previous video as well, like, I found myself just feeling generally happier as a person recently, and I just like driving into work this morning. Don't get me wrong, it's still driving into work, but I was sat driving to work, like feeling content, feeling happy, and I think some of it is like, obviously now that we're getting into a position where we can afford things and save things and so on and so forth, but it's also letting me plan, and I didn't realise how much I rely on regimentation in my life, if that's even a word, but it's allowing me to plan my next 10 years, and I know people say you should always have like a 10-year, 5 or 10-year plan, and the 10-year plan should be like a loose concept, so to speak, which this kind of is at the moment, but it's nice to be able to do it, and I really encourage people to give it a go, because I genuinely, I was driving to work of all things, and I was sat there and I felt content, I felt happy, and it's making me feel better than I've felt in a long time. Let me know in the comments below if stuff like that helps you. I mean, obviously I've talked previously as well, like there's things that do get me down, like really get me down, and I've suffered with mental health a lot, and I have moments where I feel lonely and stuff like that, but it's nice to have those moments of like just happiness. Now, if this is something that I could, even if it doesn't pan out, like obviously the whole moving to Italy thing might not pan out, I'm not like putting all my eggs into one basket, so I have got that in the back of my mind, but it is nice to have that dream, we'll call it that for now. Well, yeah, it's just something I wanted to talk about today, really, to be honest. We've not really been doing much, really, other than that. I tried to teach myself a little bit of Italian. Like I said, I found that course, and it's only like a basic rudimentary thing. It's something just so I can have something to focus on a little bit, something to give me like a little bit of an insider before me and my partner in the future look at getting some formal lessons, because we'd like to at least be able to hold a conversation before we think about buying property over there. Since, I mean, it only makes sense, doesn't it? When you're buying a property in another country, you could at least do the decent thing and learn how to hold a conversation in that language. But yeah, no, it's something that I'm really, it's something I'm really find myself getting more and more invested in, and it's great. One other thing I'm finding myself obviously being invested in is our wedding. And weekend just gone, we did a bit of wedding shopping, tried on a bunch of suits, and honestly, I went in with an idea of what I wanted, and typical, went in with this idea, knew exactly what I wanted, tried on a suit that I thought I'd really like, and didn't like it. Now, shirt, waistcoat, jacket, on its own, really liked. Soon as I put the pants on with it, didn't like the suit anymore. No, just have to be a pain in the ass, I suppose. But then I took the suit and waistcoat, the jacket and the waistcoat off, but then liked it with just the shirt and trousers. So then my partner was saying to me that maybe it's just because I'm going for something that's like a checked style suit, so it's like what I like is it's like a dark blue suit with like coppery checks, if that makes sense. And then I've tried on a couple others like the similar style with like the checked pattern, but different colours. And it was disappointing in the sense that I really didn't like them on me. As in, like, they made me feel fat, and don't get me wrong, I'm not tall by any sense of the meaning, but I'm not exactly short either. I'm 5'10". So what's that, 177 centimetres, 78, something like that. So I'm about average height for the UK, but my legs always, like, I'm long in the torso, short in the leg. So when I put these trousers on, they only did regular fit, and it made me feel dead short. And then I was feeling like I felt fat in the suit as well. And all of the suits I felt like that way, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I feel like I'm overweight. I am overweight, technically, medically I'm overweight. But it was really disheartening to have that feeling and to want to look good, but everything I put on, I just look at myself and go, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I feel fat. I'm sorry for swearing, and that's how I felt. And it was, I don't know, it was just, I didn't want to say that to my partner. I don't know if she ever watches these, she probably doesn't. But I didn't want to say that to her, like say, oh, I hate this, I feel fat, I feel ugly. And like, just because all I wanted to do after like the third or fourth suit is just say, I just want to go home now. But I didn't want to do that because obviously we planned the day together and stuff like that, and I wanted to enjoy the day together. Yeah, no, it really got me down, if I'm honest. It made me feel a bit crap. But just means I've not found the right suit, I suppose. I just have to keep looking. But she did have the good idea of, well, maybe get like the patterns, jacket and waistcoat, and then go for like a plainer style pants, but like a different colour but it still goes with the suit. She even said, why don't I just go with jeans? Which, if I could get away with it, I probably would, to be honest, because I always wear jeans, like, every day. I suppose it's something, like, we're going to keep looking and stuff like that, but it was quite surprising that how bad I felt about myself when I was trying these things on, if that makes sense. I generally don't like to look at myself in the mirror because I don't like what I see in like a looks kind of way, but then at the same time there's not much I can do about my looks, so I'm not doing plastic surgery or any of that crap. But I don't know, I'll keep trying, I'll keep looking, hopefully I'll find something I like. If not, worst comes to worst, I'll just find the one that makes me feel the least crap. Yeah, no. Everything else was good. I really enjoyed being able to spend some time together. It's great. We've really been like getting to spend a little bit of quality time together. It's been really, really nice. And hopefully we'll be able to keep doing it a lot more now that with everything that's been going on and stuff like that. So yeah. Thanks very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave your comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.